The Bill of Rights, 1689, and Human Rights Act, 1998, two landmark documents that shaped democracy and protected fundamental freedoms in the United Kingdom. The Glorious Revolution. Context. The Bill of Rights, 1689, emerged after the Glorious Revolution when King James II was overthrown. William III and Mary II became England's new rulers, marking a pivotal shift in constitutional power. This document fundamentally transformed the relationship between monarchy and parliament, establishing principles that would echo through centuries of democratic development. Limiting monarchical power. No rule without parliament. The monarch cannot govern without parliament's approval and consent. Cannot suspend laws. The king or queen cannot suspend laws independently. No taxation without consent. Taxes cannot be imposed without Parliament's agreement. Parliamentary sovereignty and individual rights. Regular parliamentary meetings. Parliament must convene regularly to make national decisions. Protected elections. The monarch cannot interfere in elections or parliamentary debates. Right to petition. Citizens can request changes or file complaints with government. Fair trial and no cruel punishment. Protection from cruel punishment and guarantee of fair trials. Religious freedom and global influence. Protestant rule established. The bill confirmed England would be ruled by a Protestant monarch, barring Catholics from the throne. Democratic inspiration. This document inspired the American Bill of Rights, 1791, and democratic movements worldwide, laying the foundation for constitutional monarchy. The Human Rights Act, 1998, passed in UK Parliament law protecting fundamental rights and freedoms. Came into effect 2nd October 2000, incorporated ECHR, European Convention on Human Rights, into UK law. Enabled direct challenges. Citizens can challenge violations in UK courts. Before this act, British citizens had to take cases to the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg, a costly and time-consuming process. Key features of the Human Rights Act. Protects fundamental rights, guarantees freedom of speech, right to privacy, and protection from discrimination. Applies to public authorities. Police, government, schools, hospitals, and courts must respect human rights in all actions. UK courts enforce rights. Courts can now enforce these rights directly without going to Strasbourg. Maintains parliamentary sovereignty. Judges issue declaration of incompatibility if laws conflict with rights, urging Parliament to change them. 14 key rights protected. Right to life, Article 2, protects individuals from unlawful killing. Freedom from torture, Article 3, prohibits torture and inhumane treatment. Right to fair trial, Article 6, guarantees fair and public hearing. Right to privacy, Article 8, protects personal and family life, home, and correspondence. Freedom of expression, Article 10, protects free speech and sharing opinions. Freedom from discrimination, Article 14, prevents unfair treatment based on race, gender, religion. Impact and debate. Strengths. Gives UK citizens legal way to challenge human rights abuses. Holds public authorities accountable. Strengthens democracy by protecting freedoms. Criticisms. Some believe it gives too much power to courts over Parliament. Critics argue it has been misused by criminals to avoid deportation. Some politicians want to replace it with a British Bill of Rights. Legacy of constitutional protection. From 1689 to 1998, these two landmark documents represent the evolution of rights and freedoms in the United Kingdom.
Bill of Rights 1689 shifted power from monarchy to Parliament, establishing constitutional monarchy. Human Rights Act 1998 empowered citizens to protect fundamental freedoms in UK courts. Together, they form essential pillars of the UK's unwritten constitution, protecting democracy and individual liberties while inspiring democratic principles worldwide.